Good morning from Dollywood. It's Ryan.
And Brie.
It's time to check out all of the new food at Dollywood for their Smoky Mountain Christmas. We'll be showing you where you can get a tasting pass, how much it costs, and how it works as we go around the park showing you all of the different tasting pass items you can get and let you know at the end what's the best of the fest.
We'll check out some other food options around the park for Smoky Mountain Christmas here at Dollywood and let you know what else is available in case you don't want to do the tasting pass.
And we'll do our best to highlight the vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-friendly options around the park. So, without further ado, let the adventure begin. So we're starting out in the front of Dollywood. We're gonna go grab a tasting pass. We have our daughter Hannah with us, so I know she's getting pretty hungry. You can see some of the bakery items on the outside as you walk by. I think we're gonna go grab a tasting pass in Showstreet Ice Cream. We'll be checking out all of the decorations and shows in a separate video. As you can see, there's not many people in line, so this is a little easier to get a tasting pass. This is also where you could go if you pick up a tasting pass online. So while Brie is waiting in line to get a tasting pass, I did want to point out here at the ice cream shop, they do have a mint chocolate brownie sundae for $9.99 and a peppermint mocha milkshake for $8.99. You can just buy these items, or you can use a tasting pass scan. So we got our tasting pass. You can see the pricing up in the top right. If you don't have a season pass, or if you have a season pass, the tasting pass enables you to get 5 different items around Dollywood. The back shows you which items and where they're located. You can use this pass until the end of the festival on January 4th. So basically until Dollywood closes for the season. The one thing we recommend with the tasting pass is only use it on higher priced items. Don't get it on things like drinks that are $5.99 or bakery item that's only $5 or $6, which we'll check out the bakery and what they have in a little bit. Let's see what they have in here. They've got some new mint chocolate covered Oreo with some peppermints, and this one has some presents and all sorts of fun things like some other different types of fudges for the festival. Looks like a white chocolate peppermint cake if you want to come get some fudge, and they have some different apples over here, a turtle, drumstick. This one kind of makes me think of Elsa. It's a frozen white chocolate, triple chocolate, and this milk chocolate, which has some Christmas lights on it, and lots of different Christmas treats that you can get in here. But we need to go get something savory. So I think we're gonna head up to a festival booth that Hannah saw something she really wants to try. So again, we're gonna be highlighting the tasting pass, but if you just wanna go to a sit-down restaurant and not have to deal with that, the front porch cafe is an option that you can get a reservation for. There's nothing in here that you can use the tasting pass, but they've added this smoked chicken bacon chowder, turkey stacker, and a warm red velvet cinnamon roll. So if you wanna try one of these new items or anything on their standard menu, you can come over and get your name in on a reservation at the Front Porch Cafe. But I think we're gonna head over here to Market Square to our first stop, which will be at this festival booth, as they've added cinnamon sugar knots, creamy mushroom and chicken potato, which is what I think we're gonna try, or the buffalo chicken stuffed potato. And again, they have this Christmas punch for $5.99. You can tell which items are eligible for the tasting pass because you're gonna see this little red Christmas tree. I would use it on this $14.99 item. I would not use a tasting pass scan on a $5.99 item. You're gonna be losing money with the tasting pass at that point, so make sure it's a higher price item. All right, let's go figure out what did Brie and Hannah decide to get.
So we decided to get the buffalo chicken stuffed potato, Hannah's choice.
Yes.
It looks amazing. It's huge. It's definitely enough for 2 people. And they really did fill it with a lot of stuff. Looks like blue cheese, green onion, chicken, sour cream, and a well-baked potato. So, want to give it a try?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big bite.
She's hungry. I keep losing my... Okay, the potato is well-baked because it keeps kind of falling off my fork. Ah! I can't get the chicken. Oh. All right.
Blink.
What'd you think?
10 out of 10. It's warm, it's yummy, It's not too spicy, it has good flavor, and it's yummy.
I mean, she's right on. It's not too spicy. In fact, the sour cream and the blue cheese cool down the spice, like keep it really balanced. So you do have a little heat from the chicken. It's really actually quite good. And the combination of toppings just makes it really delicious. This is quite a filling option. You're definitely getting your money's worth on this one. So let's see what else we can find.
All right, Operation Get the Teenagers Some Food, a success. I think I need to find something else we can get over here. So here in the middle Market Square area, they have a jambalaya, which has a red rice, kind of similar to the one they had during the Harvest Festival, but a little bit different as far as ingredients. That's the one main item you can get over here. This line is a little bit longer over here as they've added this Santa skillet potatoes and a holiday cranberry punch for $5.99. I believe they've had these Santa skillet potatoes in the past. Those are pretty good. You can see they also have potato tornado and twisted dog. Well, you'll notice it does not have the Christmas tree, so you can't use a tasting pass on either of those two items. And again, I would not use it on the drink. I would just buy the drink. So there's a few items they've added at the Market Square here in the middle. And I want to show you what they've added to Crossroads funnel cakes, as they've added these apple fritters for $10.99 and a red velvet funnel cake, as well as a red velvet hot chocolate and some wassail that you can get. So we might have to come back and try these two a little bit later. And over where you can get kettle corn, they have some Christmas kettle corn that's red and green. If you're looking to get some festive kettle corn, that's an option for you. I want to get over here to this other festival booth. I think there's something that Hannah might like that they brought back, which it looks like there's no one in line at this booth, which would be their stuffing stacker for $14.99. They've had this in the past. We've really liked it. They also added a pork belly skillet for $14.99. And I want to try this chicken cassoulet for $10.99 and see what Brie and Hannah think of that. So here is a look at the cassoulet, and I wanted to point out the size of the items. You don't get a smaller size if you use the tasting pass versus buying it. You're getting the same size either way. So this will just give you a little perspective on the size of the cup on this. All right, I got the turkey stacker and cassoulet in hand, working my way back to Brie and Hannah and see what they think of these two. As the goal of the video is to figure out what is the best of the fest. We all have to eat, so why don't we eat the best food possible? That's the goal. Let's see what they think of these two. Hannah's getting full, so we're tagging out. Hannah, virtual tag out. There we go, we connected off camera. You didn't see it, it happened. What? Okay, glasses are coming off. Thank you, off camera director Hannah, thank you so much. Stuffing stacker. Yes, what do you got?
Cut scene.
Oh, cut scene, action. Thank you, Hannah. Great job directing.
Take
Okay,
one.
they have had this in the past. I do remember it was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of good hearty mashed potatoes, turkey, stuffing, and cranberry. I am on, you know what? I don't know what team I'm on because I feel like I switch between the can and then the,
Fresh.
non-canned fresh cranberries every Thanksgiving.
Team Fresh.
I think I'm on Team Fresh this year.
Thanksgiving in a dish.
Yes, Thanksgiving is that holiday that kind of gets no love. It's November 1st, everything is Christmas. But this is a way that you can still enjoy some Thanksgiving items while you're here at Dollywood. I'm trying to get everything, but not a giant bite.
Like mine?
That is a giant bite. All right, cheers.
Cheers. That is good. That is just putting me in the holiday spirit. This is an item they've had the past several years, and it's always a favorite. It just puts you in the holiday spirit. It is Thanksgiving in a dish. Everything's good. What do you think?
As I said, I've liked it in years past, and I like it this year. It's a good, hearty item to use a tasting pass can. Like I said, don't have to use a tasting pass. You could come here and just buy this alone and not get the full $40+ tasting pass. But if you have a family with you, a bunch of people, and everybody wants to get one of these or bigger items, you're gonna end up saving some money. So I think we're gonna put this aside and try the cassoulet. Is how it said?
I don't know.
I'm gonna show her the picture. I don't know if I'm saying this right. I know I got a picture somewhere.
There's such festive music.
Thankfully, we have not endured Mariah Carey so far. How do you pronounce that? Chicken.
I don't know if it's cassoulet or cassoulet.
Is the T silent? We'll leave that up to you. I'm gonna go with chicken cassoulet.
I'll go chicken cassoulet.
I thought I heard the culinary guy say cassoulet. I don't know. Whatever it's called, we'll see if it tastes good. The main thing looks like braised chicken, right? And sausage.
Sausage.
Okay. Spoon? Oh, that's mine? Thank you.
Uh-huh.
You stirred the pot, and now everything's like super hot.
That's what happens when you stir the pot. Things get hot.
I try not to stir the pot.
Just trying to enjoy your soup.
Sure about that?
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
All right, cheers. Hopefully it's not too hot.
Really flavorful.
Yep.
Super, super seasoned well. I really like that. I never even heard of that.
I like the flavor. I like it all. It's good. I think my only complaint would be the size, that you're getting a smaller container of it. But if you want to be able to try a couple different little things, the plus side is it won't fill you up like the baked potato is huge, like the stuffing stacker is huge. So if you just want to try a couple different things that are smaller, I would add this to the list. Very good.
It's very hearty though, so even though it's small in size, I still feel like it would give you a good filling. And it's a beautiful day today. It's like in the 50s, but on a really cold day, that would be really good.
All right, let's go see what else we can find. Now that we've tried some savory items, I think we're gonna go get something sweet over at Crossroads Funnel Cakes. I think we're gonna go try those apple fritters. They let me know that they have the apple fritters, but they don't have the icing right now. So we're gonna have to come back and try those. We gotta make sure we try it with the icing. Looks like a lot of these tables over here are gone. One of Hannah's friends is on the way here, so maybe we'll get some help to try out the funnel cake as well as the apple fritters in a little bit. We looked over what we could go get. I think we're gonna head up to the Iron Horse Pizza up by the train. It is a beautiful day. So thankful for nice weather. We're gonna see a bunch of Christmas lights tonight. That's going to be in a separate video where we show all of the different Christmas decorations, lights, and shows as we do a tour of Dollywood. I'll put a link to that video down in the pinned comment. Another option you could use is Aunt Granny's right here on the corner. You can see there's a pretty good line here on a Saturday afternoon. They don't take reservations in advance, but you can just go up and see what the wait time is, and you could do an all-you-care-to-eat buffet. They've added a few new items you can see right here. So we're passing by where we got the stuffing stacker and the cassoulet over at this booth. We're gonna head over towards the train and check out what they have at the Iron Horse Pizza. But if you don't want to mess with the tasting pass and you're here during the Christmas festival and you just want a classic hot dog or corn dog, you can come over and get one at Dogs and Taters right here on this corner. We're going past the train over here on the left, and we're heading into Iron Horse Pizza on the right for our next stop, as they have this smoked sausage potato cheese soup that's gluten-friendly for $8.99 and Parmesan rosemary knots for $9.99. So we got the soup and the garlic knots. The soup is the same size as the cassoulet. I really hope I'm saying this right. But anyways, it's the same size that we got as the other soup. We'll figure out which one do we like better as far as taste. So, spoon?
I gave you a spoon.
Oh, I put it in my, well, maybe? Aha, I did put it in my pocket. All right.
It looks really good. It has cheese and chives and bacon on top, so.
I feel like they've had this in the past and I did like it, especially if it's a cold Christmas night. You go for a ride on the train, you come back and just need something to warm up with. Cheers.
That's delicious. That is hearty. That is flavorful. That is wonderful. I like this over the cassoulet.
I actually like the other one better.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I feel like there's a lot more flavor with the other one.
I think that the other one is very flavorful, but I think this is flavorful too. And I just like the heartiness and the potatoes.
It's not that I don't like this one. I think I just like the other one a little more, but let's try the garlic knots.
Parmesan rosemary. And I could already see there's not enough Parmesan on this, so I brought some extra Parmesan.
There you go. There's a look at them. Load them up. Yeah. He said, "Are you vlogging?" I said, "Yep."
Ooh, the garlic knots are warm, soft.
Pull apart.
I mean, the garlic knots they make here are fantastic. They're warm, they're soft, they're delicious. I think the marinara sauce is good. However, I really, really liked the garlic knots with the cheese sauce that they had at the last festival.
Yes, those are better.
It is hard to compare because the cheese sauce was so good with these garlic knots. The garlic knots are still fantastic, and the marinara is not bad, but compared to the cheese sauce, they're just not quite as good.
I would just say if I'm using a tasting pass can and I had to decide between the stuffing stacker and the baked potato and this, I'm gonna pick those things over this every time, so. All right, let's go see what else we can find. So we'll go for a walk further into the park and check out some other food options. We're actually heading to the front. We're gonna go try something in the bakery and perhaps get an ice cream.
We got the peppermint mocha milkshake. Are you ready to give it a try? All right, go ahead. What do you think?
Tastes like a peppermint mocha milkshake.
I think it's delicious. Minty chocolate. I don't really taste mocha a lot, but I'm enjoying the minty chocolate peppermintiness of it. Ryan, do you want to try it?
Which straw? I'm gonna go with this one.
Go.
Yeah, it's very subtle, not too strong on the mocha. A little bit more of the peppermint flavor. Not bad. Feels like a good little Christmas drink when it's warm in the afternoon. I think I might want hot chocolate, which will show you some different hot chocolate locations if it's later into the night. Now that we've tried the milkshake, we're gonna work our way back over to Crossroads and see if they have some icing for the apple fritters.
So we decided to get the red velvet funnel cake as well as the new apple fritters. And we recruited some help in Serenity. So she's gonna try these out with us. Girls, let's give these apple fritters a try. Oh, nice and warm inside.
Oh, brother. It's not even
They're
sticking.
soft. They're crumbly.
They're not
They're
sticking.
soft. They're crumbly.
They're soft. Clink.
Yeah, it's hard to get the icing to stick.
I think I'd give it a 6 or 7.
6 or 7?
6 or 7.
6 or 7? Hannah?
6 or 7.
Genuinely, I'm serious.
I'll give it 6.
I give it a 7.
6 or 7? Well, I mean, they are definitely warm and soft on the inside. I can taste the apple. I don't know that they're my favorite, so I think your 6 or 7 is a good score. They're crisp on the outside. I feel like I was expecting them to be a little lighter and fluffier, and they're a little bit heavier than I thought they would be. But let's go ahead and try that funnel cake.
Oh.
How come I don't have you everywhere when I want food to just... Okay, I feel like we need forks. Don't you think?
Nah.
All right, let's just go for it. Oh, there's actual red velvet cake on top. There's cream cheese icing, whipped cream, red velvet. This is a hot mess. I already got powdered sugar on my sweater. Let's give it a try, girls.
I would get that. It's really good.
So, not a 6 or 7?
No,
would
probably a
you-
9 or 10.
9 or 10, okay.
I'd say 6 or 7. Like,
Really?
actually, yeah. I don't really
Okay.
like it.
I would give it, I'm gonna go right in the middle of 8 or 9. I think it is actually better than the apple fritters. I definitely like the cream cheese frosting, and the red velvet flavor is there, especially with the cake on top. It's good. I enjoy it. Nice and crisp, well-made funnel cake. This might be the best sweet we've had so far. Out of all the sweets we've tried, Hannah, what's been your favorite?
The milkshake.
The milkshake, the peppermint mocha milkshake. That was pretty good too, but this is pretty good. Ryan, I think you should try them.
I'm glad we recruited help because there's no way we could try all this food without some assistance. I'm gonna try the apple fritter. I wonder if this is the same icing they use for the cinnamon bread. I'll have to ask and find out. It tastes just like the icing that you get when you order a cinnamon bread. Very similar to cinnamon bread, but with some apples. That's the best way I could describe it. Let me try the funnel cake though real quick. Small bite, small bite.
I get all this stuff.
Okay, she's trying to get all the stuff. See which one I like better. It's a big bite. I think I'm gonna have to go with red velvet as the best dessert that we've tried so far, but there's some more things to go check out, including a new Santa's s'mores that they've added over by the train. Let's head over there. So we're gonna work our way from the Market Square area towards the train. There's one other food option I want to highlight up here, which would be back here by Lightning Rod Roller Coaster. You've got Red's Drive-In, which is a good option if it is a very chilly afternoon or evening to come get lunch or dinner. They've got some classic hamburgers, fries, milkshakes. Nothing at the moment for the festival, but they are going to be adding a mocha peppermint milkshake, probably like the one we had. And this is another location where you can get hot chocolate refilled.
And when it comes to these mugs, they cost $9.99. You'll get your first fill included in that. And then anything you want to get after that is going to be $2.99. That can be coffee, hot chocolate, or I just discovered cappuccino, which actually I just found out that I can come over here with my diamond refillable cup and get cappuccino. I wish I'd known this sooner. So cappuccino in hand, we're gonna keep on walking through the park, see what other food options are available.
So we've got a number of people waiting to get on the train, and we've arrived to Santa's S'mores over here. This is something new that they've added for this festival. You can get a s'mores kit. They have hot chocolate, they have hot apple cider, and they also sell the Christmas specialty mugs here. And here is a look at the s'mores kit that you can get. Just a heads up, this is not a tasting pass eligible item over here. But if you want to come do s'mores inside Dollywood, you can come over here. They'll give you a stick and you can work on making your s'more by one of their 2 fires that they have out, which will actually be really nice when it's a very cold, chilly night after a train ride. So let's go past everybody waiting in line for the train and head towards the grist mill to see what other food items we can find. We've arrived to Miss Lillian's Millhouse Barbecue Corner, and our next festival item that you can get, these loaded beef nachos for $14.99. We've had different beef nachos in the park, so it wasn't anything that looked that different to try out today. We're already getting pretty full, but if you want some beef nachos, that's something you can come grab at the barbecue corner here. And as I go around the corner, you have Miss Lillian's Millhouse, which is a quick service restaurant. You can go up and get a different barbecue platter or one of their spuds, baked potatoes. They have some salads and sides, as well as some kids meals that you can get in there. There's a lot of outdoor seating. They do have an area that they will try to heat up. And then over to the left, we have the grist mill. If you are looking to get some hot cinnamon bread, just keep in mind that would be an item that you can't use a tasting pass for. But if you want to hop in line and get a warm, fresh cinnamon bread on a cold night, you can do so over there. We do have somebody making a return over here. It's Alan with Huggabee Honey at the corner.
Do you have anything new for Christmas?
So what we did was we kind of, since this is our first Christmas, it was a little bit last minute, so we kind of kept the same line of honeys that we had previously. So
Okay.
The creamed honeys, the lemon, the chocolate, cinnamon, and the pumpkin spice. So we'll have these until the end of the year. And then we'll start getting ready for those spring line, the strawberry and peach that we'll bring back in the spring, which is phenomenal.
Wonderful.
Of course, we have our local wildflower, the Florida orange blossom, and we might have harvested about little over 1,000 pounds of Brazilian pepper honey, which is a very popular honey that we have. So we'll bring that back here in just another week or two. I gotta let the honey set. And then of course we have our hot honey, but we do have a new line of honey that will be coming out probably in a couple weeks. We're just waiting on labels, and we'll kind of do a little Facebook thing as well, but it'll look like this, but something really, really cool. So we've been aging a orange blossom honey for the last 6 months. So this is aged. We partner with the Triple X or Tennessee Shine Moonshine Company.
Okay.
And we've taken their bourbon barrels and we've aged it for 6 months inside of the barrel. So they dump the bourbon out, and then we take and fill it back up with honey. And what happens is, because the honey has such a low moisture content, it sucks all the water out and all the nutrients, all the flavors out of the wood, and puts it right back into the honey, which is amazing. Want to try it?
Yes,
Oh.
absolutely. I've never had honey like that.
Yeah, so it's really
Really
crazy
good.
because we'll do a side-by-side tasting with the orange blossom, and the orange is very floral.
Right.
But this really tones it down, makes it super mellow, but you can taste those notes of vanilla, a little bit of oak that's on there as
Yep.
well. Kind of giving it the essence that there is bourbon inside of it, but there's physically no bourbon inside of it. It's just the wood.
Right.
The honey's absorbing all the flavors out of the wood particles, which is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it tastes like it's in there, but yeah.
Not at all. Yeah, super cool. So hopefully in a couple weeks we'll be having that.
So if you want to come by and try some honey samples, come see Alan here on this corner, and he'll have plenty of options of different flavors for you to buy.
Yes.
Another place you can come get some food at Dollywood this Christmas is Granny Ogle's Ham and Beans. It does look like they've added a new item to their menu, which would be the smoked sausage potato cheese soup. You can come and sit down. This is not a quick service. This is a walk up, see what the next seating is, but there's some more quick service options that we're gonna check out here in just a little bit. You can always grab some pork rinds that they make over here to the right. Our next stop is another quick service, which would be Hickory House Barbecue, one of many places you can stop to get hot chocolate. Again, if you get one of those cups that they do sell here and will refill here. So we made it to the back past Wild Eagle and Fire Chaser Express. You've got Splinters, Trailside Snacks. It does look like they have the red velvet funnel cake as well as the apple fritters that we tried. So if Crossroads is a little busy, you could come back here and get those two items, as well as a great place to get some hot chocolate in the back of the park here. Right next to that, you have the Dog House, which serves up some different hot dogs. And we come to the Wilderness Pass restaurant. You can do a mobile order pickup if you have the app. It's not open right now because it's not too busy, but that might be an option for you if you are here, especially between Christmas and New Year's. I would expect the park to be very busy. So this is an option that you could come back here and get a platter for $24.99, where you can pick either barbecue braised beef, rotisserie half chicken, or pulled pork. And then you're able to get a few sides. And they also offer some soups and salads. And they have some kids meals back here. So they have a pretty efficient way to serve food if there are a lot of people in the park and you don't want to get a tasting pass and wait in different lines. This is another option that you can come back here and get your food very quick and get to the checkout. Just keep in mind, all of the seating for this location is outside. So if you are looking for a place to warm up, a place like Red's might be a better option, or a sit-down restaurant like Aunt Granny's or the Front Porch Cafe. We've made it up to Till and Harvest inside Wildwood Grove. They do have a tasting pass item. Micah, our son, is not with us. He would love to get some of these. He loves Brussels sprouts. So you can get their Smoky Mountain Sprouts for $13.99, along with some other Smoky Mountain Mexican food and classic like burgers and chicken tenders. We got some Smoky Mountain Sprouts, and we'll be honest, we looked at it and we said, I don't know, looks a little overcooked.
They look mushy. We'll see what they taste like.
These are gluten-friendly and vegetarian. There's no meat in this, so we'll give it a shot. See how you think. Cheers.
Cheers.
You're putting the fork in, you're just like, out, I'm out. I didn't get a pepper on that one. Let me try another one. 0 out of 10, I put you on the spot. What are you rating these things?
A 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Wow. It might be our lowest score of the day.
They've put too much oil on them. So I like Brussels sprouts that just have a little bit of oil, and they've like flash fry them. So they still, these are just kind of doused in oil and some kind of sauce or.
There's definitely a lot of sauce in the bottom. They're just kind of soaked is the way I would describe them.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I'd go with a 5. I don't love it, don't hate it. It is a gluten-friendly option and vegetarian. So if you're looking for, I like the peppers. You didn't get a pepper. I do like these peppers. You want to try a pepper? No, you're good. You don't want a pepper. All right, I'm gonna go eat a pepper. We're gonna see what else we can find. There's not much more to show you food-wise if we head towards Big Bear Mountain, but just want to point out they have sweets and treats right next door. This is another place that you can refill your hot chocolate and get a sweet treat. Nothing specific for the Christmas festival though. And we've made it to Lumberjack's Pizza, where they have a cheese pizza for $9.99, a pepperoni for $10.99, and then they have some specialty pizzas like this barbecue chicken for $12.99. They also have some pre-made salads that you can grab and some kids meals. And this is another location where you can refill your Christmas specialty mug or your season pass mug to get hot chocolate. So we've made it back to the front of the park. We're gonna head over to the bakery to see what special Christmas treats they have in there.
That's the cookie I want. I don't know if it'll taste as good as it looks, but
They also have a red velvet whoopie pie, and Hannah was really interested in this mint chocolate brownie. So let's go inside and get a closer look. If you wait too late in the night, the bakery will get really busy. So here's a look at the items in the bakery. They're $6.99 between the different cookies, whoopie pie, and brownies. So you can see some Christmas trees over here, some different red cupcakes, and I see the whoopie pie, which is pretty big, and some gingerbread cookies. And it looks like they have a s'mores cupcake. We're getting a mint brownie for Hannah. She really wanted to try that to bring home. You can get cinnamon bread here for $12.99. Just keep in mind, you can't use a tasting pass on items like cinnamon bread. And again, this is a location where you can get refills of hot chocolate or coffee, cappuccino. They have some in the back here of the bakery. But that's gonna wrap up our look, checking out all the food options here at Dollywood during their Smoky Mountain Christmas. Brie, what is your favorite savory item that we tried today?
I had to think about it.
You wanna share your thoughts?
Maybe.
I think they would love to know.
I love the turkey stuffing stacker. That's delicious. But I have to say, I really enjoyed that buffalo chicken potato as well. I also did like that sausage potato soup a lot, and that other soup. I mean, everything we tried, except the Brussels sprouts, was good. I think if I could only pick one, I'd probably go with the stuffing stacker. And second would be that buffalo chicken potato.
So there are some things we didn't try that we know that are good, like the loaded beef nachos at the barbecue corner. Again, we've had those in the past. Those are pretty good, along with Santa's, those chips.
Those are good,
What are
yeah.
they? Santa's something. Oh, hold on, I gotta look. Santa's
skillet potato.
Yes, Santa's skillet potatoes. Those are pretty good too. We've had those in the past, but I think I have to go with the stuffing stacker as well. That was one of my favorites in the past, and it came through again this year. It's a nice little Thanksgiving dish, as Thanksgiving often gets forgotten between November 1st and actual Christmas Day. So there's some of our favorite savory items. How would you rank the sweet things that we tried today?
I have to say the red velvet funnel cake was really good. I also really enjoyed that peppermint mocha milkshake. I love peppermint. It could have had a little more mocha flavor to it, but it was still delicious. What did you like?
I think I would go red velvet #1, the apple fritters #2, and then I put the milkshake below that, just because it was a milkshake at the end of the day, and apple fritters are a little different. Again, red velvet though, that was my favorite sweet treat. We have the mint brownie that we're bringing home, as we're gonna go find Hannah and her friends.
And we have the Christmas tree cookie.
Oh, Brie did get the Christmas cookie that she wanted to bring home to try
I
later.
wanted this cookie for like 3 years. I never buy it.
There you go.
It's probably, should I try it?
Sure, why not? Try a bite.
Oh my goodness, I almost dropped it.
That would have been a disaster. So was it worth the 3-year wait for that cookie?
I should have bought that 3 years ago. That cookie is delicious. That buttercream is so good, and it's a really good sugar cookie. Okay, I'm getting one every year.
Did it just overtake the red velvet cake?
I don't think so, but it's really good. So I actually really like that cookie a lot. It's just your classic buttercream sugar cookie. Very good.
I gotta switch my hands because I'm getting really tired with this hand. Oh, there we go. So when it comes to food, hopefully this video has been helpful. It's been enjoyable. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. What would you like to try if you're coming to Dollywood Smoky Mountain Christmas, or what have you tried? What was your favorite? Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, Merry Christmas.
You were planning that all day. I just
No, I wasn't planning it all day. Within the last 5 seconds, as the wheels were turning in my head, I was like, hit your head. Sorry. I can say Merry Christmas now. It's November 1st.
Okay.
So, without further ado, let
Merry
the
Christmas.
adventure begin. All right, for real this time. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, we'll see you on the next adventure.
Merry Christmas.
Edit that out. And
Oh, tree. Watch out. I'm stepping in for her. There's a cat here on my hat.
this is an item they've had the past bug.
I just gotta wait for it to not burn my tongue. God bless you. I thought you sneezed. Oh, there's a bee.
I had a sneeze. It was a bee, you know.
Somebody's checking. Oh,
My gosh.
gets me every time. Hold on. Stand by for a train. Just wave, smile, and wave.
Boys, out of the way.
Oh, hey, I got a waiver.